Hello, welcome to Crypto Mountain. I'm your host Shane Ripley, and today we're going to do a coin review on Bitcoin Cash, talk about the white paper, talk about the hard fork coming up, and spend a little time on that. We'll do a quick look at some of the top capital market big guys in the crypto world, and we'll take a look at Bitmain coming to the United States. So with that, we'll give our little disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give advice of any kind. I just share news and share what I'm doing, and hopefully can help in your pathway. We have only been doing our videos and podcasts for a little over 2 weeks, and we've already got literally hundreds of views. We have over, I believe, 80 views on our SkyCoin review, and a few of the others are pretty close to that. So thanks a lot for those that have been tuning in, and for the subscribers, thank you for that. Glad you appreciate our down home style. So with that, we'll get right into it. Bitcoin Cash. When I first got into Bitcoin, you usually start your Coinbase account. That's how most people start off, and there you see you have a choice. You have Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin Cash, you have Ethereum, and you have Litecoin. So everybody kind of comes into the ecosystem learning about those cryptos. But what is it? You know, sometimes I've read that Bitcoin Cash is not part of Bitcoin, that they've just tried to run away with it and market off of the name. And that's true. There's a lot of coins that have done that. According to the white paper, Bitcoin Cash did stem off of Bitcoin. It is a fork of Bitcoin, and I have the white paper right here. You can download that, and it's similar to Bitcoin in ways. Proof of work for time stamping. Its hash function is the SHA-256, and it's a decentralized block reward. Excuse me. So in the white page, it says that Bitcoin Cash is a cryptocurrency. It was designed to be able to handle Bitcoin scalability problems. It uses a segregated witness feature to increase Bitcoin transaction times 8 times that of Bitcoin. So that's how many more times it is. And then that change that came along was called a hard fork, and that happened on August 1st of 2017. And that was when the cryptocurrency split in two, as it were. Okay, but that isn't the first time, that isn't the only time. The stated goal of the fork was to increase the number of transactions its ledger can process by increasing the block size limit to 8 megabytes. CoinDesk said that those motivations might have been what was behind the development to launch Bitcoin Cash. Well, obviously it is. SegWit was likely to activate, and some users wanted to void the feature. The likelihood that SegWit 2 would not launch in 2017. Those are just some of the things that they had in the problems of developing it. The launch, it caused there to be a need for the crypto wallets to be changed. And then again, on August 9th, 2017, it became 30% more profitable to mine on the Bitcoin chain. So they both use the same proof of work algorithm, so we won't get into that too much. Cryptocurrency, the acceptance and the naming. So Bitcoin Cash has been very well accepted. It's on all the major exchanges. It's on Coinbase, Kraken, Shapeshift. The ticker that they use most of the time is BCH. So everybody's probably familiar with that. It can be kept on a cryptocurrency wallet. You can use the same address over and over again, but it's not recommended to do that because of privacy. It can be kept on a Ledger hard wallet, KeepKey hard wallet, Electron Cash software wallet, and the Bitcoin Bitcoin.com software wallet. And I'm sure there's probably more. Also the Trezor, or Tether, I think it's Trezor hard wallet, supports the Bitcoin Cash too. So some of the supporters that support Bitcoin Cash: investor Roger Ver, entrepreneur Calvin Ayre, developer Galvin Andresen, entrepreneur Vic Falkenvinge, founder of yours.org, Ryan X. Charles, who switched to Bitcoin Cash for micropayments after initially planning on using Bitcoin, and OpenBazaar integrated Bitcoin Cash in February 2018. Also, if you've ever bought a ASIC miner, you'll know that Bitmain only accepts Bitcoin Cash as purchase currency, I guess you could say, for their miners and the power supplies and any of the products that they have. So that's mostly what's on the white page. There's a bunch of references, nothing that we need to go over right here. In an article dated April 5th, 2018, you talk about Bitcoin Cash getting ready to upgrade the block size to 32 megabytes. So that would make it even 4 times bigger than what it was. It was upgraded to 8 megabytes. So the hard fork is coming. It's going to be May the 5th, and there is a little bit of, hype, I guess, around it. That is going to allow Bitcoin Cash to operate more like Ethereum. And there'll be what they call colored coins, or smart contracts that will be able to be utilized on this new platform. So that's if everything works out all right. Of course, they'll probably have to work out some bugs and stuff. But the OP codes will allow for a simple smart contract like coding transactions, and numerous use cases can be found at www.yours.org, content use cases for re-enabled OP codes. So there has been codes that have had controversy. There's been ones that have had problems. And while the OP return could potentially allow for tokenization on Bitcoin Cash, this would increase its data carrier size to 220 bytes. That would allow for a lot more functionality of tokens or coins running on top of Bitcoin Cash, as some have discussed in a proposal which you can find on the github.com. So that's kind of cool. I've been looking at the Twitter. I don't see anything about them talking about doing extra coins, but they definitely are going to open up for smart contracts and things of this sort. So who knows what's down the line. Several articles have been written saying that this new format will allow it to be much more like the Ethereum platform, where other tokens can run on it. We'll see. We'll see. I think that's probably where the excitement would come. The development team is a lot bigger. They've tightened the code. They're working on it. And BCH wants to move toward the codable money paradigm with a scalable blockchain that can incorporate tokenized things. So rumors suggest that Gavin Andresen, who's the developer, very well known, and Mike Hearn might be making a comeback, and Jeff Garzik might complete the dream team. So we already read a list of people that are involved with the company on the white page, but that's another update. Another article on Crypto Daily. It was dated on April 12th, written by Nathan Bentley. He mentioned that Eli Afram, head of Bitcoin Cash in Australia, tweeted information and a confirmation that Bitcoin Cash would run a second hard fork in a month's time in order to comply with their plans to improve scalability and smart contract integration. This will see the block size increase to 32 megabytes, which we've already talked about. So here's some more confirmation coming from the company. According to Ephraim, the hard fork has been designed as an upgrade to ensure Bitcoin Cash remains on an upward trajectory toward global utility. The ultimate goal is real-life adaptation. Bitcoin Cash aims to be the peer-to-peer electronic cash format. Ephraim and the team believe that the hard fork is essential in assuring that Bitcoin Cash can continue on the journey toward that goal. So, in anticipation, we do expect to see the value of Bitcoin fluctuate. And I believe those are still part of his quote there. That's going to be starting on May the 15th. And so that's about it with Bitcoin Cash. You guys probably have heard me talk about Bitcoin Cash. I've been buying it. The reason I buy it is not because of this. I wasn't really anticipating the hard fork or anything like that, or any tokenization or any smart contracts. But I have been saving it in case I decide to buy some more stuff off of Bitmain and buy another miner or something like that. But I've been holding back. And we'll talk about Bitmain in a minute. First, let's just take a quick look at the top 10. As you know, the market has been improving. The market capitalization, we've got Bitcoin on top. It's up and over $8,000, up 2.2% today. Ethereum is up 3%. We've got $506 for Ethereum. Ripple is down 0.22. Excuse me. Bitcoin Cash is up 0.77%. It's looking at $745 per coin. Litecoin is up 1.3. EOS is up 1 point. Cardano's up 1.2. Stellar's up 2.8. Neo's up almost 3%. IOTA's up 6.9. Monero's up 2 point at 11 highest. Tron is number 14. A lot of people like Tron. Tron is up again 2.9 and coming in at about 4 cents, just over 4 cents. Let's take a real quick look at the winners and losers before we go talk about Bitmain coming to the United States of America and what that would mean. Big Up is up 80% at number 1. XPA is up 57%. XPA, wow, you know what? I think I have some of that. I got to go check. Let's see if there's anybody else. Up Token is up 32%, coming in at number 7, highest gainer. See if there's any other ones here that catch my eye. I'm not seeing too much. And biggest losers, let's see if anybody here is catching our eye on the biggest loser. Golem actually lost 13%. That's coming in at the number 15th biggest loser. So let's go right into the Bitmain comes to the United States. So this article is written on CoinDesk. Was written yesterday on the 13th, and it's Annalise Milano. Let me get my glasses here. I can't hardly read it. Milano. Molino. I'm not very good with names, unfortunately. China's crypto mining giant Bitmain is one step closer to establishing mining facilities in Washington State, here in the United States, just above Oregon and California here. The Port of Walla Walla County Economic Development Agency approved a land lease and a purchase option that would allow Bitmain to build its new crypto mining facility. The company's Ant Creek subsidiary will be able to lease 10 acres with an option to purchase after 1 year. However, the initial lease for an additional 30-acre purchase was removed from the agreement. Ant Creek still has to agree to the terms. Looks like Bitmain is going to pay $4,700 a month in rent. Bitmain has yet to publicly acknowledge the company as a subsidiary, but the publicly available company registration information lists Bitmain CEO Jahan Wu as Ant Creek's sole governing person, as previously reported. So apparently they're looking to do some mining here. They did identify this Ant Creek company as being a company with the largest global manufacturing of crypto mining equipment. So yeah, it's Bitmain. Walla Walla residents were complaining, saying that they're going to use too much electricity from the community, which has the cheapest electricity in North America. It extracts electricity to create wealth for the owner with no trickle down, said local resident Rob Lincoln, according to the Union Bulletin. The hearing was reported tense, and one resident was escorted out of the hearing during the public comment. Another community member criticized cryptocurrency more generally. It's not a legitimate business, Peter Featherim told the Post commissioner. It's used for two things: transactions you want to hide from the law and speculation. Wow, you can see how the negative false news that's out there can spread so quickly. When we all know the biggest thing used to trade drugs and fund terrorism is U.S. dollars. I mean, look at when Saddam Hussein was captured. They found, he had tens of thousands of U.S. dollars. He didn't have his own money there. So it's kind of funny. So anyway, people buy into that, Elsewhere in Washington State, officials announced the memorandum on the crypto mining operators in order to consider the effect on the community's power grid. And so they're still looking it over. And also, Canada was considering service applications from mining companies due to the overwhelming demand. So what will that mean for us here in the United States? Probably not much. I mean, I can't see that they would hire very many people unless they were going to use that as a center to distribute miners. Maybe we'd be able to get miners quicker if you ordered miners. I don't know. Pure speculation. So with that, folks, just want to thank you for tuning in, and if you could subscribe, we'd appreciate it. I'll try to get some of the social media posted up there so you can join in on our Twitter and Facebook, and we're on a bunch of different social sites, so I'll put a few of those out there. And with that, thank you for tuning in to Mountain Crypto. This is your host, Shane Ripley. Over and out.